Hey, Pika, how's it going?
It's going.
It's good to see you again today. I really do appreciate you coming in today. Before we get started, how have things been for you since the last time we talked?
Huh. Honestly, do you really want to know? Not great. Same stuff. I'm feeling just like I'm stuck.
Okay, I hear that. It sounds like you're feeling stuck. Feeling stuck can be really frustrating, especially when it feels like nothing is changing, like you're stuck in one spot, not going anywhere. When you say not great, what's been weighing on you the most this week?
Well, let's see. First, the pain, then the pills, and just everything at home. It's just so flippin' much.
It sounds like it's not just one thing, Pika. It's everything piling up at once. That has got to be very overwhelming for you.
Yeah, it really, really is.
Thank you for opening up about that. Today, I'd like to focus a little bit more on how your thoughts might be connected to how you're feeling and what you're doing. We will take it slow together and figure it out together. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, I guess I'm willing to try it.
Okay, so let's start with a moment this week that felt really heavy for you. Can you think about one?
I mean, there's so many. But yeah, I've got one big one. Um, when my wife was talking about the bills, I just shut down.
Okay, so what was going through your mind in that very moment?
That I'm failing my family. Um, like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, working and bringing home money to help pay for everything.
Okay, Pika, I'm failing. That sounds like a very heavy thought to carry around with you.
It is more than you know.
When that thought shows up that I'm failing, what emotions do you notice the most?
Let's see. There's guilt, shame, frustration.
Okay, okay, that makes sense. That's fair. What do you usually do after the thoughts hit? The guilt, the shame, the frustration. What exactly do you do? What happens? Can you paint a picture for me, kind of, so that way I can understand this more?
Yeah. Um, I just shut down and keep to myself, or I go take some more of my pain pills.
Okay, so let's slow that down for just a second. The thought is, I'm failing. That leads to feelings like the guilt and the shame. And then the actual behavior is shutting down or using more pills. Does that feel accurate?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay, so that's a really important connection to notice. You're already doing the work by recognizing that. That's great, Pika. So let's take that thought, the thought of I'm failing. Do you think that that thought is 100% true all the time?
Well, I feel like it is, but honestly, I don't know anymore.
All right, so that's okay. Let's take a look at this together. What's some proof, some evidence that supports that thought?
Hell, I'm not working, so therefore I'm not bringing money home. My wife is so stressed, and I'm taking pills.
Those are real struggles. Absolutely. Now let's look at the other side of the coin. What's some evidence that maybe that thought isn't completely true?
Well, I guess if I look at it that way, I mean, I'm here. I'm trying to fix it.
Okay. That's huge, Pica. A lot of people don't take that step. Is there anything else? Take your time.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I still care about my family. Um, I haven't given up 100% on everything.
That says a whole lot about you, Pica. All right, listen. So if we were to take both of those sides into account, what might be a more balanced way to say that thought?
What, the thought of I'm failing?
Yeah.
Maybe if I look at it that way and go, maybe, well, maybe I could go with I'm struggling, but I'm trying.
Okay. So that sounds so much more accurate from what you've described to me. How does that thought feel compared to I'm failing?
It doesn't feel as bad, but like there's still some hope.
Okay, so now let's look at those two thoughts. How do those thoughts affect your behavior? When you think I'm failing, what happens?
Well, I shut down. I don't want to deal with anything
Okay, so then whenever you think I'm struggling but trying, how does that? What happens then?
unless I intend it that way. I feel like I could actually do something, even if it's just so minuscule.
Okay, that's the shift that we're looking for. That's great. Let's think about one step you could take this week that fits that new thought of I'm struggling but trying.
Maybe um, I could try and take a little less pills.
Okay, so that's a very strong step. What would that look like for you? But let's be realistic here, okay?
Okay. Maybe cutting back just a couple. Instead of taking 8, maybe only take 6. So that's not a lot of change, but it's a step.
Okay, so okay, we're in agreement. So if you taking eight 3 times a day, that would be 24 pills. That's a whole lot better than the 30. That definitely sounds manageable. We are not aiming for perfection, just progression. Baby steps here.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to pinpoint something out here. You've done this before, Pica. You got off crack cocaine years ago. That took a lot of strength.
Yeah, it did. I didn't really think about that.
Okay, so that tells me that you are capable of change, even when things are hard. I've got it written on my mirror for my own self, my own benefit. This affirmation, it says, things are hard and I can do hard things. Something to think about. You can do hard things, Pica. All right, so let's recap what we did today. You identified a tough thought. I'm failing. You challenged it and came up with something more balanced. I'm struggling, but I'm trying. And you connected that thought to a small step, cutting back just a little.
You know what? Yeah, that actually does feel doable.
That's exactly what we're going for. Small, realistic steps. You are not alone in this. And we will keep working on this together. Okay, Pica?
Sounds good.
All right, Pica. I'll see you next session.
See you next session, sir.